Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. So this week we're going to start off the readings with my angel deck, see what the spirits, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors want to send messages to my Aries today or this week. What messages need to come through? For Aries, please. All right, we've got mediumship. I have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. I believe we all have this ability. I think it's just in different levels. We all have, some people can see it, some people can hear it, some people, some spirits talk through us. Sometimes a sense of smell comes into play. Sometimes you get images in the mind. Take that as that resonates, but really start to harness whatever your gifts are. That's where this card is really, the energy is taking us at the moment. So let's go on for Aries, please. What else? What else? What else? There we go. Archangel Michael is coming through, and the fairies are also coming through. Archangel Michael card says, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Okay, Archangel Michael is a protector and also a cord cutter, an energy cutter. He has his sword and shield. Okay, so don't ever underestimate this archangel. He is very powerful, and when you call him in, be very specific as to what you need him to help you with, and always give him permission as well. Okay. Fairies. You have a strong bond with fairies, and your life purpose involves Mother Nature. Okay, coming back to that mediumship, coming back to our gifts, right? Our gifts are have been pushed down by the crappy foods that we've been eating and the lack of instead of let's call it whitewashing. It's the whitewashing that has happened, and now that we're realizing that we're more connected to Earth, we're more connected to ourselves and each other and the universe and all this stuff, and the government is starting to tell us, like, give us confirmation that these things are real instead of making us think that we're crazy. It's all connected, and some people are just meant to be outdoorsy people, meant to live in the middle of nowhere to connect. You could also be a soul that meant to come back to replant things that society has taken down. It always makes me so sad when I see new developments of homes that are like 300K or more, and they just destroyed a bunch of animals' homes just to have vacant homes because nobody can fucking afford them. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we have be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. If you're having any inflammation or pain within the body from the crown of your head to the tips of toes, wherever it is, it's usually a suppressed emotion that needs to come out. Make sure you allow that energy, keep telling it to come out, releasing it, releasing it, releasing it. The suppressed emotions, focusing on that specific area. You can even call in or ask for a Reiki healer. They are very good at clearing that energy for you. And you also have to forgive that energy that's coming out, right? Because you don't want it to re-manifest itself within you, okay? So make sure you're willing to not only let go, but to forgive. All right, let's get one more card, please. Thank you. Cut your cords. Interesting. Archangel Michael came out twice. I don't know a whole lot about him other than those two things, but it says, ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Yeah, so there's definitely, you may be transitioning right now from your old life into this new life, so you may be cutting people out and you need to forgive them for how they treated you or how their energy affected you, and you need to spend more time out in nature to clear out all that energy, listening to your loved ones who have passed. Maybe you have an ancestor who tends to be around you more often, like my mother's mother, who I always loved before she passed and got sick when I was young. She passed when I was, I think, 17. I always, every time I go to any kind of reading, every reader goes, "There's a grandmother here. Is that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's my grandma." Or there's a female, and I always, "Oh, that's my grandma." So someone might from the other side might be helping you move towards a better path for yourself. Okay, so let's move into tarot. And if you're looking to see if you have a loved one, pick something where seeing a specific bird or a butterfly or something. Have them send you a sign that they're there. If you need clarification, if you need to know who it is. Okay. Okay, so let's go into current and future energies, please, spirit guides, for Aries. Diving right into it. Let's see, we've got the Eight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Chariot. Wow, that's very powerful energy. We've got the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're walking out of that whitewash, that blinding, I guess you can call it blind faith. Yeah, you're finally seeing the truth. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles and the Death card. Bottom of the deck, oral energy, Seven of Wands. You have this energy, this aura around you that's a little bit more defensive, and that usually happens during your spiritual awakening or as you transition through things. And that defense mechanism will subside as you become more comfortable in your own skin again, in being who you're meant to be, and allowing the spiritual side of things to manifest in front of you and not being afraid of that, right? Getting out of being complacent in our 3D fears and being open to the possibility of 5D blessings, right? Yeah, there's a lot of pain there, right? There's a lot of things that need to be illuminated. The moon is below that. But you have a very nurturing, kind, loving soul. So try not to fear that. Work on one thing at a time. I always tell people, no matter what you're doing, if you're trying to change a habit, trying to change a lifestyle, take it one thing at a time, one food at a time, one fear at a time, one trauma at a time. Because if you try and take it all on, you're not going to get to the root of the problem, right? Because you're trying to focus on too many things. Okay, so you have the Eight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Chariot. Like I said, you're walking away from things that no longer serve your higher purpose. The things that have been holding you back, you're letting them go. You're looking inward and you're saying, I don't like that, I don't like that, I'm gonna get rid of it, I'm gonna forgive, and I'm gonna let it go, because there's nothing that I can do to change the outcome. Having these fake arguments in my head or holding on to this guilt, this anger, any suppressed emotions, it's time to let them go. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and clarify that top row. The Nine of Wands. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, it's an uphill battle as always, to come out of our, so to speak, hole, right? When our head is in the hole, as we slowly come out and we start seeing the light, it's scary because we don't know what it's like to be in the light. We don't know what it's like on the other side. It's that fear of the unknown, right? But then as things start to lighten up, you start feeling good about yourself and you're like, holy shit, I can do this. Things in life become more exciting to you. You not just want to do more things, you actually do more things, and you start planning. You plan for the next day, you plan to make trips, you plan to go see people, you plan to go out into places, right? Page of Cups came out. This is an energy of inspiration, of learning to love yourself for who you are, where you've come from, all the ups and downs, all the good stuff and in between, right? Yeah, Queen of Cups. You may have a high water placement that needs to be focused on. Your moon sign, I just heard your moon sign might be a water sign. That's your emotions. That's how you react emotionally to things, okay? So be very kind, sensitive, and really pay attention to your intuition here, okay? We have the Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Death card for the future energies, okay? As time goes on, as you begin to change and shift your view on yourself, on the world, on your journey, on people that have come in and out of your life, all that good stuff, things are going to start ending, right? We're in Saturn retrograde, so karmic lessons are going to be closing out. There's also going to be a new financial opportunity. Maybe there's more money coming in, or there's a new job coming in, or coming back around. Maybe it was bad timing. Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a new opportunity to a new job, maybe to co-create or collaborate. Can't speak right now. And you're gonna love it. It's going to be exactly what you've been hoping for, something that makes you feel good about doing your job, that you feel like you're contributing in a way that makes your soul feel good, and you're going to find somebody. You may find that you are actually more of a leader type than a follower. And when I say that, that just means that you're more of a wanting to run your own business or do your own thing than be someone's patsy, I guess you could say. That's not for everybody, but it's more about just finding something that makes you feel good. Like it's that old saying, right? You never work a day in your life if you love what you do. Okay, so now I'm really excited about this part, you guys, because I got a new deck, and it is this one, Dragon Oracle cards. I got this just for the fire sign specifically because dragons spew fire, and you guys are my first to use this. I haven't used this deck yet. I have shuffled it a lot and cleared the energy. So we're gonna pull, I just heard 3, we're gonna pull 3 dragons and see where your fiery energy, see what messages they have for your fiery energy. So for Aries, please, dragons, please come forward, bring 3 messages. We're replacing this today with, normally I would do the spirits of darkness and light, but I really wanted to get this deck in here. So first one is Golden Atlantean Dragon. Helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Awaken. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. That is so awesome. Some of you may have been in Atlantis before it fell, okay? Which means you have very special gifts, and that came out very early in the reading, okay? So what Spirit is what I'm understanding here is that Spirit wants you to cut ties with your current life in all aspects that holds you back, that holds your vibration down, that if you ever feel like you have to hide a piece of yourself, it's not meant to be. As difficult as that is to hear, it is even more difficult to actually do. Trust me, I know. But the more you awaken, the more you will remember. That is so beautiful. Okay, so that may not resonate with everybody. So let's get another. Okay, we got another one. Deep Blue Dragon. Very cool. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. That's amazing. And I had said something about, having your head in a hole, and as you come out, that light can be scary sometimes, right? Because we don't know what it's going to do, how it's going to feel, and we're so used to pain being a coping mechanism, but what's the other side of it? Okay, so this dragon for some of you is clearing the path for you to understand that. That's beautiful. All right, let's see if we can get one more, and then we'll close out the reading. Can I get one more for Aries, please? One more dragon for Aries, please. Thank you. Ooh, Alpha Dragon. That's really cool. How amazing these cards look. I love it. Hold on a second. One thing at a time. Okay. Alpha Dragon harnesses the divine masculine power of creation. It also says, destroy the old, visualize your dream, help manifest a new world. What was I just saying, you guys? This is so awesome. I love how it's coming full circle. Absolutely. Dream for more for yourself. Okay? Dream for more. Okay, so let's go ahead and close out this reading with Soul Growth Journey. Final messages from Spirit, please. Oh, interesting. Attitude of gratitude and heartbroken. Be grateful for the pain. Be grateful for the suffering, because when you come out of it, you're like, holy shit, that sucked, but I'm so glad I went through it, because I'm not like the people that, you know, won't let women have bodily autonomy, or the people that want to keep guns in the world and openly available to people. I don't want to say a specific party, political party, but you know, if you know, you know, we should all have the same human basic rights. Make sure you take time out to heal, rest, recover, but don't give up on yourself. You are constantly healing. Another archangel is coming through, Raphael. He's a good co-conspirator with Michael, okay? Because as Michael protects and cuts cords, Archangel Raphael can heal, okay? Ooh, temptation, forbidden fruit. There's always temptation to come off your path, right? So if you were ever tempted, make sure you call on that deep blue dragon. Make sure that he continues to, I don't know the gender, that it continues to clear the path even when there's temptation. Meaning, clear your space. Sage, or use Palo Santos to clear your home as often as possible, so you clear that space to receive that beautiful light. Oh, I just flipped over a few cards. Look at that. We have Archangel Sandalphon, ground in nature. There's our confirmation with the fairies. Spend time in nature. Put your feet in the grass. Allow the vibration of the earth to heal you. Okay, we have a fourth Archangel, Uriel, divine light, and then divine plan. Okay, so this is time to manifest the divine plan. Manifest your path. Manifest what you want. What do you want to get out of? What do you want to get into? Right? You can do both at the same time. You just got to be careful. You're still kind of hesitant, so take it as it feels right for you. Don't push it, because spirit won't, the divine plan, everything happens as they're meant to. And then we have another confirmation. Angels are with you. What did I say earlier? You are connected to loved ones. Your loved ones are always around. Ask for a sign. Ask for a sign for your angels, your spirits, your guides, archangels, ascended masters, your ancestors, all of them. Ask them for specific signs when they're around, when they're trying to talk to you. That way you find a way to communicate with them, okay? All right, Aries, that is all I have for you. Thank you for your time and energy. I will talk to you guys next week.